Do you know that most of the attacks that happen in cybersecurity are dependent or related to lack of awareness or ignorance about what is actually happening in the space of in the cyberspace? InfoSec Institute, one of the leading cybersecurity training institutions, says 74% of attacks or 74% of attacks are caused by human errors. So this certainly means that most of the people, that most of the issues or things that leads to cyber attack incidents are dependent or are directly impacted by lack of awareness of people. And there's no better way to to create awareness than to communicate, your cybersecurity knowledge to people through either by email or through online or digital means. So that is one of the reasons why I find tools that help me to communicate cybersecurity awareness to my audience and to people within my space. And one of the ways I achieve it is by using a tool called SendPlus. SendPlus is a digital marketing tool, yes, but SendPlus has become very key into a way in which I communicate cybersecurity practices, best practices, cybersecurity awareness tips, updating people about cybersecurity information or attacks and incidences that are happening, latest vulnerability. All these things I communicate with my audience through email, and I make use of what a tool called SendPulse. So SendPulse is a digital marketing tool, and this how I will just go briefly through how SendPulse work, or how you can also make use of SendPulse in communicating information to your audience. It may not be cybersecurity information, it could be information about anything, maybe about tech updates, it could be about lifestyle, but you need a way to constantly communicate to people who are listening to you, who are giving you their attention. And one of the best tools that you can use to achieve this is called SendPulse. So this is SendPulse. If you see my screen, SendPulse has different features, but I'm going to focus on the one that I use mostly, which is the email marketing and SMS. So this is simple for you to use. Why I'm focused on the email marketing and SMS because it's something that you can quickly create and use it to communicate. So the first thing you do when you go to email marketing, you must have a list. So before you communicate with people, you must have a contact of people you want to communicate, and this contact is referred to as list. So when you're doing your YouTube video, your social media connection, or whatever platform you are using to communicate with people, you need to collect their emails. So, and when you collect their emails are gathered together, or you are put together into what you call an email list or a mailing list. So when you can see, for example, so you can leave my screen here. I'll show you an example of my mailing list. I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mailing list here, but only 4 of them have subscribers here. So I have different list of people that I communicate with. So you can create a mailing list. If you you can create a new mailing list from here. And one of the fantastic things is that if you have your emails already from different sources, you can import the emails into your mailing list that you have created here. So I have the mailing list here. So the next thing you do after having your mailing list is basically to create a campaign. So when you say you create a campaign, it means you are creating, you are designing messages that you want to send out to people. That is focused on a particular topic. So you can see here, I have several mail campaigns that I've done, which means several times I've sent emails out to people. So your campaign here, if I want to send a message this morning, for example, let's say assume there's a new update, or there's a new cyber security vulnerability that's been discovered, or there's a new information I want to pass across to my audience, I can create a new campaign here. And once I create a new campaign, it means I want to send a fresh email to people who are watching or people who listen to me on my channel. Because I'm a cybersecurity educator, so I always have the need to send out information to my list, to people who have subscribed. For example, I created a product called, Past Question and, Cybersecurity question and answers, like a test preparation product, for people who want to write ISE2, and certified in cybersecurity or computer security plus. And when they subscribe, to collect this mail, I send it via to them by email, and I also follow up with email on how they are studying, or how they are doing well, or the things that they can do with each of these product I send or share with them. So you can create a mail campaign. You select a mail. If you are creating a mail campaign, I can decide which of my mailing list am I sending this particular email campaign to. Select it, select the mailing list, then okay. Then there I go ahead and further create a subject. If whatever the subject is, I can create, and then click on next. Let's say new cyber alert. That could be the topic. I click on next. So it takes me to the message content. So here I already have templates. Because I've sent so many email, I've created the emails I've sent. I've saved them as a template so that next time when I want to send an email out, I don't have to start from the beginning. So I just select the template. And if I want to build a fresh template for my email, I can create a template builder. There are pre-designed frames that I can make use of here, and they also have featured templates that I can copy. These are examples of templates that work for other people that are here. I can select a template if I want to create. If I'm a fashion, depending on which industry I am, you can see here discounts, beauty salon offers, tech conference. If I'm organizing a conference and I need template of a conference, I can just pick on that, pick one. If I'm sending a New Year celebration message to my list, so there are so many templates, a lot of templates you can just pick, and make use of. Maybe if I created a new course, I want to get people to register. This is a template. So they're just fantastic. And I also can import templates. So if I have a template somewhere else, or I downloaded a template of an email from somewhere, I can also upload this email template and make use of it here. So also there's an HTML editor here. If I want to design, maybe I'm a designer or I'm familiar with making use of HTML and I want to create my own template. This is also a fantastic place to you. Although for me, most of the time, what I just do is to pick a template, that has worked, maybe a sample template, and I'll just edit it to suit what I want. So let's go back to I'm not continuing with this, but I'm actually not doing any campaign now. So let me go back to the previous page, mailing lists. Okay, so yeah, so that's email campaign. So like I also mentioned, these are all the things that I usually do with my with this feature of the SendPulse. There are subscription forms. I can create subscription forms. If I want new persons to sign up, maybe I have a new topic I want to discuss about. So subscription forms is where I create a form that I send to people. When people fill the forms, they automatically come into my what do you call it, into my mailing list. So example, you can see some of the forms. Let me show you examples of some of the forms I've created here. So this is an example of a subscription form I created using the same tool. So this is an old form. This is another example of form. This one was embedded on the web page. So when you go to the website, this form comes up, and my viewers or readers of the blog, they type in their email and name, and then their names and their contact automatically goes straight into the mailing list that is attached to that particular form. So those are the three major tools I make use of regularly: the mailing list, campaigns, the subscription form, the email templates I've talked about. The email templates are just examples or different kind of templates that I can use, in designing a message that is going to be sent out to users. So these three features of the tools: mailing list, campaigns, subscription form, and email templates, my go-to tools. And for everyone that wants to share a message, you want to broadcast your email, you want to create awareness, you want to keep your audience in the loop of what is going on in whatever topic you are talking about, SendPulse. SendPulse is a fantastic tool, trusted by over 3 million users and loved by 4K. So I'm dropping a link in the video description. If you want to sign up, to make use of SendPlus, there's a link in the video description, and you automatically get some discounts. It's a paid link. As an affiliate, I've partnered with SendPlus to provide opportunity for people who want to make use of this tool. So there's a there's a form of payment. I get some commissions every time you sell, every time you sign up through this link, and this commission helps also develop or create more videos and grow this channel for that. So if this video has been able to help you to do one or two things, or to show more light into how to communicate with your audience, if you've learned anything from it, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel.